Top 5 countries to visit in Asia. 1. Hong Kong. Hong Kong is packed with many wonderful attractions and it is known the world over as a glamorous city and a top choice for luxury shopping. But this city-state is steeped in culture and history and has a lot more to offer than mouth-watering dim sum and an impressive skyline. Hong Kong has an energy about it that is hard to describe. In the city center, millions of people are crammed into a very small space that somehow seems to function flawlessly. Around every corner is something new and unique, whether it's an ancient temple, a shop selling the latest electronic gadget, or a man taking his bird in a cage for a walk. Hong Kong has another side as well, where you'll find forest-covered mountains, hiking trails, beautiful beaches, islands, and traditional fishing villages. The towering skyscrapers, the jam-packed streets, the lights, the glitter, and the awesome food, it's all of this and more that makes Hong Kong a much-loved destination for all. Hong Kong has but is not limited to some of the most beautiful avenues for sightseeing in the world, owing to its glorious history. And the tourist places in Hong Kong are a true reflection of the culture and history of the destination. 2. Indonesia. A land gifted with pristine beaches, exotic water villas on serene islands, vibrant tribes and their cultural ethos. No. We are not talking about a fascinating dream but about Indonesian landscapes. There are many surreal places in Indonesia, and together they offer a mix of outlandish island wonders and spine-chilling adventures. Here's a list of the most beautiful places in Indonesia, covering islands, beaches and lakes for the water babies, national parks for wildlife lovers, active volcano sites for adventurous souls, and places for city explorers. The main reason to go Indonesia is the beaches, food, volcanoes etc. You can see rare Komodo dragon species in Indonesia. This dragon is famous in Indonesia to attract tourists. The beaches in Indonesia is filled with coral reefs, snorkels etc. It is perfect place for scuba diving for thrillers. Indonesia is famous for food and coffee. Some popular Indonesian foods are satay, nasi goreng etc. Here bananas are so famous in dishes of Indonesia. Indonesia is one of the top 6 producers of banana in the world. We can see the 9th century Buddhist temples and the largest Buddhist temple in Java. Volcanoes are the interesting spot in Indonesia. 3. Thailand. Thailand is the most popular tourist destination in Southeast Asia, and for a reason. You can find almost anything here: crystal blue beaches, thick jungle, great food, cheap beachfront bungalows and some of the best luxury hotels in the world. There is something for every interest and every budget. Thailand is a collage of animated scenes that comprise bustling modern cities crowded with motorbikes and tuk-tuks, Buddhist temples tended by orange-robed monks, hill tribes selling handicrafts, lush landscapes dotted with traditional farming villages, ancient ruins and stunning coastlines peppered with gorgeous beaches and blue lagoons. Such a captivating portrait explains why Thailand is Southeast Asia's most popular travel destination. 4. Vietnam. Boasting over 1,000 years of history, including periods of domination by the Chinese and later the French, Vietnam has a rich cultural heritage. With over 50 ethnic minority groups combined for a population of around 95 million people spread across a country that borders China in the north, Laos and Cambodia to the west, the Gulf of Thailand to the south, and the East Sea along its over 3,000 km long coastlines, you could travel for weeks in Vietnam and still see something new every day. Tall and looming skyscrapers, quaint floating markets, mopeds zooming through the roads, and paddy fields add even more to its overall charms. Oozing overwhelming natural beauty and rich heritage, the country takes you on a journey through its ancient architecture and its vibrant culture. 5. Malaysia. Malaysia is the crowning jewel that lies at the very end of Southeast Asia, jutting out with the Malaccan Straits to meet the islands of Indonesia and the Java Sea. It's a nation distinctly divided in two. On the western side sits built-up Malaya, the old stronghold of British colonial power that's now buzzing with electric Kuala Lumpur and multicultural UNESCO towns in Penang. On the eastern side is wild and mist-topped Borneo. Here, orangutans swing in the primeval forests, ancient volcanic domes loom overhead, beaches are trodden by turtles instead of sunbathers, and rustic fishing towns spill into the South China Sea.